Welcome back to the Weekly Lace Up, where we talk sneaker release dates, talk about some sneaker news, and generally just talk some shit. I'm Ian Mann. Let's jump right into it. Apologize for the delay this week. I generally like to push these videos out on the weekend. If you can't tell in my voice, I've been battling a nasty sickness, some sort of cold going around. But on a positive note, we got a little sunshine here today in the chilly Michigan. So that's great. I really can't complain too much about that. Yeah, like I said, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about some sneaker release dates, what's coming out this week. It's Tuesday now, so we kind of missed the weekend into the early part of the week, but that's all right. We'll jump into what's coming out the remainder of the week into the weekend. So let's take a look. February 25th, that's today. Nice Air Max for the race car lover with that carbon fiber. The Dragon Ball Z Croc. These are classics. Nike Air Max 1. This is kind of the next intro to the dot swoosh. They did the Donkey Kong Air Max. And then now they're doing the Lara Croft is what this is themed after. They did something on sneakers yesterday where you kind of had to go through and I believe solve some puzzles. I was out of commission. I wasn't looking at sneakers. I wasn't looking at news. So I missed it all, but that's all right. It wasn't a pair I was after anyway. I'm not generally huge on Air Max 1s. Lots of Nike running. Tons of colors there. Anthony Edwards, you know, he's always going to make this list. He's always dropping something fresh. So another Anthony Edwards, Sporty and Rich Adidas, the classic red, green, blue, blue, red, green, whatever. Some USA New Balance. 27th, I don't see any notice here of the Union Jordan 1s, which is kind of weird. Those are supposed to drop on the 27th, I believe. Union Jordan 2025. The collection will be available Thursday, February 27th at 8 a.m. PST. Wow. 8 a.m., huh? That's early. So is that going to be 5 a.m. my time? Or no, they're behind me. That was silly. 11 a.m. my time. That makes a lot more sense. That sounds a lot more accurate. Brain fog there. Whoops. So yeah, these are coming out. I mean, I'm shocked that wasn't on that list because this is probably the most hyped up pair that everybody's after this week. I know I've had a few buddies text me, hey, if you're not after these, you know, go after my size. And to all of them I say, unfortunately, my friend, I too am going to be after these. So, great looking pair. I don't own too many Jordan 1 highs. Let me see, I can tell you. Well, I just have one on the wall, but I know that there's a couple more tucked away in boxes somewhere. So, I guess I'm not a big Jordan 1 high guy, apparently. I like Jordan 1 lows a lot. I like the low OGs a lot. Anyway, back to the sneaker releases. What else we got coming out this week? Some new Joe Fresh goods. Those are always, you know, hot. People are always ready for those. Aged Well, that's a funny name. Some Skeptas. I think people really like what he's doing with Puma. Decent looking shoe. Kind of looks like a boot. Kyrie, he's, you know, the Anta Kai 2 artist on court. He's always doing something. Those are coming out this week. And then we're kind of towards the tail end of February. Moving on to March, because it's already March coming out. More white on white Air Force 1s. More Devin Bookers. I know people really like these Devin Bookers. This is a great pair, the Moab. Might even be a pair I'm after, to be honest with you. The Michigan Dunks. Been there, done that. We just had those, right? The CBGB, these are cool. This is like modeled after a music venue in New York City. I don't remember all the details, but pretty cool. They've got like on the back side of the tongue like a street sign for where the music venue used to be located. Nike Ja, those are just okay. Not really a biggest fan of the colors on those. Sabrina, she stays killing it. This mint pair, fresh mint, it's awesome. Speaking of mint, I talked about them last week. The mint REEBOK mint. It's the Monumentals. Yeah, here we go. Man, I had these things in my cart last week. I had my size 12 sitting in my cart, and I just didn't pull the trigger for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what I was thinking. And now, a week later, or however long it's been, I'm regretting it. I'm thinking these are going to make my top 10 sneakers of the year. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't seen them in person. I don't like to judge until I see things in person. But, man, Reebok, bravo. Those are great. Great job to the team there. So, excited. Well, not excited. Upset, rather. I missed those. Fear of God's back with another Adidas collection. We're seeing a ton of this. We actually saw they're doing Fear of God basketball jerseys. They're doing basketball jerseys for a few of the NCAA basketball teams. Miami, Indiana. I can't remember all of them, but a few of the other ones. And then here, Indiana declines to wear the jerseys. Just theirs was by far the worst. Just super generic. This like tan with the red. So they're not wearing those, but I know other people will. So what else? Minecraft. Some Air Max DNA. That's an interesting looking shoe. It's almost reminiscent of the On Cloud shoes. Is that what they're going after? Did I just discover that? Is this the On Cloud competitor? Maybe people knew that already and I was just behind. Some Tom and Jerry, some classic T and J. Air Max Up Tempos, another classic. Puma La France. Those are horrible. I've been giving Puma props recently. Not for those. Not for those. More Fortnite. We talked about these a couple weeks back. So, yeah, really not a ton. It's kind of been a slower week for news. Or maybe I just haven't been paying too much attention because I've been out of commission, but we're back. Let's switch gears over to some sneaker news. See what people are talking about. We'll start with just generic sneaker news. Great start. We'll start with Newsweek. Nike Heist Network executes train robbery. Whoa. Where'd you go? All right, let's go back. Anyway, $2 million worth of Nike products were stolen from a freight train. I believe it was in Arizona, traveled through California and Arizona carrying high-value shoes. It was reported by the Railway Transportation News portal, Railway Supply. Stolen shipment contained nearly 2,000 pairs of exclusive and unreleased Nike sneakers. Many included the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4s, which retail for $225 per pair. So this pair, that means, what? The price on these is going to go up? Or what? How many of these? I wonder how many got scooped up. So, hey, if you're seeing early pairs, be kind of skeptical of those, because those are coming from some criminal somewhere. Great looking pair. Definitely a pair I would try for. Not a pair I would rob a train for though. I wouldn't rob a pair for, I wouldn't rob a train for any pairs. Let's disclose that. No trains for me. Anyway, this robbery is a troubling pattern of train thefts, 180 pairs of unreleased Jordans. These people are crazy. Jennifer Lawrence. Sorry, we don't care what sneakers you're wearing, Jenny. Ultra comfortable for $49 off. Everybody's moms love a good Hoka. So if your mom needs a new pair of shoes, sneakerheads, the Hokas are on sale for her. She's going to be walking around comfy. I'm not saying white sneakers are out, but this other anti-trend pair is officially in. I'm not going to click on this, but I just want to pause and say white sneakers are never out. White sneakers aren't out. I'm going to buy them. I'm going to wear them. I'm going to buy them and I'm going to wear them. I'm going to keep getting them dirty, and then I'm going to buy another pair. How about that? The Aldi sneaks. Nike is selling a Hyperdunk basketball sneaker for only $85. It's because the price was already too high. Lots of talk about this train. I mean, that's a pretty crazy news. Best Nike sneakers releasing in March. Let's see what they have to say. The books, we talked about those. Great pair. Michigans. Go blue. I'm a Michigan fan. Don't need those, though. Metallic silver, total 90s. Most iconic soccer boots now makes its return as a sneaker. And it certainly looks like a soccer shoe. Every time I try to wear the Fogs, my wife always calls these a soccer shoe. I don't know why, but that's my soccer shoe in my collection. That's what she always calls my soccer shoe. Sabrina, she stays killing it. That gold is super fun. Foam posits. So, nothing crazy there. Bronny discusses his future of his player-exclusive LeBron sneakers. I mean, it's his dad. Of course he's going to get customs. Why wouldn't he? I would be upset if he didn't. Jaylen Brown unveils 2 new unreleased colorways of his futuristic sneakers. I actually saw, I believe it was Sneaker News, posted these on their Instagram story, or Instagram page rather, as a post. And the comments were absolutely roasting these shoes, saying like how cheap they looked, the materials looked cheap. Without the shroud, they'd look like Skechers, blah, blah, blah. And I will say, up close and when they were moving them around, they did look pretty cheap. But I think they look cool. The problem with these is the $200 price mark. When you're coming out and you're trying to introduce a new sneaker and you're trying to, take on the big dogs, the Nike, the Adidas, whatever. He's got his history with Nike. Man, you got to have a good price point because people are sometimes struggling to pay $200 for the established brands. What makes you think that they're going to pay $200 for your brand? So what do I know though? I don't have a sneaker brand. I've never had a sneaker brand. More on the trains. First look, Nike is dropping Kobe baseball gear. I saw a lot of LA fams going crazy for these. The Kobe Dodgers coming out. Let's see if they have pictures of them here. Kobe Bryant catcher's gear. That's awesome. That's really funny. We're going to start seeing people out here with Kobe gear on the baseball field, and that's A-okay. Keep it coming. But yeah, here's the Kobe 6 Dodgers, April 13th. The baseball stitch on the tongue, the Kobe 8, and then, obviously the Dodger colorway. So I'm sure there's some other references in there somewhere to both Kobe and the Dodgers. We'll have to see as those come out. So All right, I am sorry about that. I had a sneezing fit. Thought I was going to sneeze my brain out. But we're back. Let's get back after it. So we were talking about some sneaker news. Switch gears. We'll switch on over to Jordan news. See what Jordan Brand's up to. The flu game 12s are coming back. This isn't Jordan Brand. This is Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, who I think's younger than me. Jordan Poole, not Jordan Brand. Nike is betting Kim Kardashian can be its next Michael Jordan. I can't remember if last week we talked about the Nike Skims collab, but man, things on that are sure heating up. Nike will partner with Kim Kardashian's Skims to launch Nike Skims women's wear brand. I'll tell you this, if they can bring back the nice Nike compression shorts from the olden days that they got rid of for the crappy ones that they make now, Kim, you got my vote. Until then, this isn't doing much for me. I'm not buying Nike Skims. Maybe the wife will want some. Is Jordan Brand getting into the retro runner market? I saw these actually. With retro runners being all the rage nowadays, looks like Jordan Brand's coming back to the piece of the pie. The Jordan Trunner. And last week we talked about the other Jordan, the walking shoe that they were releasing. So they're clearly trying to pivot into a new direction with, what's selling. People like comfort. People, just because it's old and it's, it was cool once, people nowadays, they want to be comfortable. They're out wearing sweatpants wherever they go. So, nobody's trying to be uncomfortable. The Zion 4, these look really good. March 11th. That peach colorway is really nice. Zion to the Pistons, you heard it here first. Jordan Sale Metallic Silver. I'm going to guess that's a women's release based on the way that it is.
Oh, wow, score! Look at this. This is an aspen. You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is. Wow.
We always get some Michael B. Jordan. Here we go. Awake New York and Jordan Brand. This was a big topic for the week. Yeah, I'm over 21. I'm not Bill Belichick's girlfriend. Stupid dope. So yeah, this pair right here. We'll just go up to the picture. It's all you guys. That's all we all want anyway, right? Just some pics. Yeah, these are neat. Nice soft pink. I know quite a few people who will be after this. Not a big Jordan 5 guy, but I like the kind of the custom aspect there. The Jordan 4, the SB Jordan 4, that's coming out here soon. The blue colorway. Now, pictures of the red, the Friends and Family colorway are also leaking. Jordan 4, but there's a twist. It's a Friends and Family exclusive, meaning it won't hit retail shelves, which is a bummer. I think I like these better than the blues. The greens are still the best. And then the reds, and then the blues, I think. Yeah, these are dope. I think it was Eric Costin that showed these on his Instagram story initially. So now all your local sneaker resellers, whatever they are, they're all going to have them. Every one of them. Full size runs, everything. Watch out for things like those. We talked about the train. Jordan Poole becoming Wizards legend. Michael Jordan, also a Wizards legend. Yeah. Michael Jordan's cocaine charges changed to ketamine followed DUI arrest. I like that they used this little snowflake background here. That was a choice. Reality. Union LA combines 2 classic Jordan 1s in this week's best footwear drops. Let's see what Hypebeast says are the best footwear drops for the week. The Lara Croft. These were actually, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but designed by Bryce Wong. He posted these on his, I don't know if it was a story or a post. Ex-Nike SB designer, now working for Dodge Swoosh. These are cool. Like I said, this is kind of the second iteration of Air Max 1 Donkey Kong. They did, like their video game pack, they did a Donkey Kong version as well, which I thought was pretty cool. Kind of that poly, you know, those sharp corners. Good looking pair. Here. Excuse me, sorry, that was disgusting. They've got the banana on the insole as well as the Donkey Kong. Let's pull that open. There we go, the Donkey Kong barrels, or is it coins? I can't zoom in, but you get the point. Those are super cool. And this is Nike's kind of next portion into that. So Nicole McLaughlin Vans slip-on. I saw the pictures of these. They got a little backpack thing on the front. She was putting trinkets. Everybody loves trinkets, so I'm running out of space to put all my trinkets, so I'm going to need to get a pair of shoes to put my shoe-related trinkets in. These, I said, these are not any best release ever. These are the worst. I'm calling it. Right now, it's February 25th, 2025. This is the worst shoe that's going to come out this year, by far. What's going to top it? This is disgusting. That netting is disgusting. Union LA, these are going to be hot. $200 price point. It's lame, but, you know, that's what you get. Joe Freshgoods, we already talked about all these. These Kyries, they've got the silly furry laces, but I also believe they have, maybe they're not going to show a picture. I think you can take that fur off and they just come, it's just a lace. So they come with a second lace that's not furry. What's this? Pharrell's. I think this is his final Adidas collab. Flu games, we talked about those. Fear of Gods. So yeah, I think we're good there. Let's switch news, see what Adidas is talking about, and then we'll quickly run through Adidas. Dime, bring some metal-studded Gazelle Adidas for all your metal-studded needs. I'm not sure what events you're going to need to wear those to. Donovan Mitchell should have been a Piston. Have I said that before? Damn it, he should have been a Piston. Great shoe. He's always making a great shoe. It's weird that all my favorite NBA athletes are on Adidas when I'm a Nike guy. Anything else? I know Unheard of Adidas. That's my only pair of Adidas right now, is my Unheard of case right above my head here. They have another Adidas, I thought, coming out. Yeah, here we go. The Addy Star Cushion 3 Piggy Runner. But I heard these got delayed. So, I believe Philip, the owner of Unheard of, posted on his Instagram page that these are going to be delayed. But there's pairs around, floating around. I know he gave one to somebody whose podcast he went on. I can't remember the lady's name. He went on her podcast and gave her a pair. And actually, I followed her, and she's constantly wearing those. She seems to really like them. So, this probably be a pretty good shoe. Little pig eyes on the back there. It's a continuation of their last release. What else? Nothing crazy for for Adidas, sorry, right now. Club America rolls back the clock. Against Adidas. That's pretty cool. 2025 pairs. Each shoe is numbered 1 through 2025 on the spine. Adidas Harden, Adidas Dame. They all kind of have like that like super futuristic vibe. They're all very unique. You don't see a lot of like the standard, you know, it's got 3 stripes technically, but you don't see a lot of this classic traditional take on the 3 stripes. You see more of like a 3 swoops here. That doesn't have anything except for on the back, and then same with kind of the Dames. They almost have like 3 swoops there as well. Okay, on to New Balance. What's New Balance doing? I went to the mall the other day. Which, who does that, right? I went to the mall the other day, and I tell you what, every single kid was wearing New Balance. Every single high school age kid had a pair of New Balance on, so props to them for really cornering that market. Dion Point, more concepts. He stays busy, Dion. He's constantly just, you know, release after release after collab after special release. I need to make a friend in Boston. I need to make a Boston friend that's not busy, that can go to some of these collab releases for me and scoop me up some of these concepts pairs. Like I had them on my top 10 list last year. Concepts, Jordan 1, Jason, Tatum. These, man, if I would have had somebody at Concepts or somebody in Boston, I would have paid them. Hey, go to Concepts and pick these up for me. You can keep these. I just want these. So yeah, more concepts, New Balance. I don't know if he's done a New Balance collab before. Let's see, this will probably tell me. Second slide, inspired by money. That's kind of the big news right now. That and Joe Fresh Goods. DTLR. I thought there was a new Action Bronson, and I just skipped right over it. Saw his big beard, and I just kept on scrolling. I like Action. I like his Fuck That Was Delicious series. I'm not seeing any pictures here other than just Action, but so yeah, that's kind of the news for the week. Like I said, it's been a little bit of a slower week, and that's okay because I've been out of commission. Whoops. I want to switch over to a quick shoe and tell. I don't have anything crazy. I haven't picked any shoes up in a couple of weeks, honestly, which has been totally fine for me. Save the wallet, some stress. I know there's a lot coming out this year, in this month alone as well. So for this week's shoe and tell, I'm busting out my current winter beaters, my current shit stompers, my current, oh no, it's snowing again, oh no, there's salt down, oh no, it's negative 15 degrees with a wind chill of negative 29. The Nike boots. These things, they're so silly, but I get so many compliments on this pair. Every time I wear them, people come up to me and, they know I'm generally wearing Nike in general, but people often come up to me like, are those Nikes? I had no clue that Nike made boots. Man, these things got to be close to 10 years old. I think I got some berries on there. I don't even know what that is, but these are awesome. Love this pair. Easy slide, easy on, easy off. Great for the winter. Get some good traction. I know a lot of my shoes don't have like those lugs to kind of grip in for the winter, which is good to have. So that's it. Kind of a simple one this week. Like I said, we'll keep this one a little shorter than last week. I know I sound like a broken record on this. I talked about it episode 1 and 2. But we are working on our first guests for our live segment, where we just kind of discuss sneakers. I'm working on a questionnaire. I don't want to share too much with you guys quite yet, but I'm working on a questionnaire that I'm going to ask all of my guests, each episode. So kind of give my guests a little homework assignment before coming onto the show. But hopefully that makes things fun, makes things kind of engaging, keeps it interesting, and then, ideally keeps you wanting to come back to watch more, because that's what we want. So thank you so much for watching. I'm having a lot of fun making these. I'm going to keep making these every week. Got a couple of sneaker wall stories videos that I'm working on next. I've got a winter blues with a couple of blue SB dunks coming out. I'm sure you can guess which ones if you're keeping up with what SBs have been dropping. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you're into this, please please subscribe. I greatly appreciate all of that. Have a great week. Peace.